Hi everybody. I've got another delightful fabric journal, nice and padded, and I used, well, let's measure first. Let's measure. This is 10 by 4 3/4, and I used, like I said, a French book page out of a French book I have, part of a doily and a nice image and a real pretty coffee stained seam binding bow. And for the edge, I just sewed around and around and around, and it made this nice little ridge here. It's just delightful. There's the spine. Got a sari silk closure that I stitched around. And let's go inside. On the inside, I made a bow out of sari silk. A pretty floral image, and that's made out of a napkin. And again, to match this, I sewed around. And there's a song that goes with that, but I can't think of it. It went through my head, just boom, boom. It's gone. Some coffee dyed papers on each of the little tabs, which match the fabric of the journal itself. I put some safety pins and some little charms. Lots of ephemera. A little pocket made out of a placemat. Got a little bit of a floral theme going on here. Nice little image with some coffee dyed doily. And there's some coffee dyed papers. Isn't that cute? Those are cute. And over here is some more ephemera. A little herb thing. Again, I stitched around it. Vintage seed packet ad. And stitching there. It's another little tab with a little bitty charm and gold. Some birdies. Different uneven pages of ephemera. There's some stitching from the other side. More birdies. And it's been stitched around. See how cute that is? Love it. There's a big pearl on this tab. Flowers. Old vintage seed packet with some stitching at the top and the bottom. Over here is another pocket. It's a double pocket. Got a little silk rose and some little flower back there, and all different kinds of fabrics. Cheesecloth, been embossed a little bit. Some stamping, heavily coffee dyed. That goes in the first pocket, and that's the second pocket. Pretty fern in the background, botanical. And some stitching there. Little shell. I have a lot of I hope you can see that. I have a lot of jewelry pieces, and I used to paint them. And I just got this out of my stash. I've been raiding my stash in there. While I was gone to Dallas, I made all these little beads and things to attach to the journals for something a little different. Another embossed pocket with just some random fabrics. Real pretty botanical there. A butterfly with a pearl. Look at that. That was so gorgeous, I couldn't do anything to it. I just thought it was beautiful, like coffee staining. Another charm here on the tab. Graph paper. Love the different types of papers and things. Here's a pocket made out of a napkin, and I put a piece of lace over it with a pretty image and a seam binding bow. It also has a tab on it with a little heart and a gold bead and some coffee dyed paper. Oh, beautiful image there for pretty. Have to have my pretties, you know. Another floral on a piece of ephemera. Stitched around and around and around that. Uneven pages. There's another big bead. Kind of a coppery greenish color maybe. Another seam binding packet. Does it have a date on it? Sometimes they're dated. But I don't see one. Oh, look. I don't see one. Good grief. How funny. More stitching. Here's another pocket made out of a napkin with some roses. A pretty image. And some coffee dyed paper. Another floral. It's just got enough. Little, another bead. And here's the back with another floral image. It matches the front. Got a little sari silk bow. And a big piece of coffee dyed paper with sari silk across the top. And you know, my pockets have plenty of room for tons more things. This is just delightful. Look at that, soft and squishy. Squishy. I like that. And that's all for this one today, and I will see you shortly in the next video. Bye-bye.